Why does this always happen to live action adaptations? The new live action Avatar: The Last Airbender Netflix series is going to be released on February 22nd. And there are already so many red flags coming from the cast, the director, and pretty much everyone who's still working on the project. Now hit that like and subscribe button, I suppose. When it first became news that Netflix was creating an Avatar: The Last Airbender live action series, I instantly thought of the M. Night Shyamalan film that is quite possibly the worst movie ever made.
My name is Aang. And I'm the Avatar. I ran away, but I'm back now.
There was a glimpse of hope when the creators of the animated series were working on the project, but they left because of creative differences, and that is not a good sign. Now let's take a look at these red flags. First, they took away Sokka's sexism, which is the core of his character development. Sokka's sexism was both hilarious and allowed him to be humbled by and learn from the Kyoshi warriors and gain heaps of respect for the women that he meets throughout his journey.
Girls are better at fixing pants than guys, and guys are better at hunting and fighting and stuff like that. It's just the natural order of things.
Bro, it just gets worse from here. There's also talk that they are doing some modifications to Katara's character too. Producer Albert Kim said this: "There are certain roles I think that Katara did in the cartoon that we didn't necessarily do here. I mean, I didn't want to really get into all of that, but some gender issues that didn't quite translate from the cartoon." I'm pretty sure this is referring to how Katara acts as the group's mother throughout the animated series.
Sapphire Fire, nice to meet you.
Which is also a huge part of her personality, since Katara and Sokka pretty much raised each other after their mom died. We see her learn and grow in the series because of her motherly instincts as well. Remember the Runaways episode?
I don't hate fun. See? Fun!
That's not the only thing they're absolutely discombobulating. They're changing Aang's core personality right from the start. Here's what good old Albert had to say about this. "So we decided to make Aang's narrative drive a little clearer. In the first season of the animated series, he's kind of going from place to place looking for adventures. He even says, first we've got to go and ride the elephant koi. It's a little looser as befits a cartoon. We needed to make sure that he had that drive from the start, and so that's a change that we made. We essentially give him his vision of what's going to happen, and he says, I have to get to the Northern Water Tribe to stop this from happening. That gives him much more of a narrative compulsion going forward, as opposed to let's make a detour and go ride on the elephant koi. That type of thing. That's part of the process of going from a Nickelodeon cartoon to a Netflix serialized drama." This is exactly what not to do when creating a live action adaptation, because now fans of the animated series are going to be disappointed twice over since we've already been let down once before.
It's time for you to stop doing this!
How is he doing that?
I don't want to hurt anyone.
And since they already took out all the major traits for character development, it will most likely result in a mediocre series. The reasoning behind this madness will make more sense once you realize what they're trying to turn the show into. This is what they had to say. "We had to make it a serialized Netflix drama, which meant it couldn't just be for kids. It had to also appeal to the people who are big fans of Game of Thrones. And so it had to feel grounded and mature and adult in that way too." If they were true fans of the show, they would realize that Avatar: The Last Airbender doesn't just appeal to children. I've learned to love the show even more as I've gotten older. In conclusion, the producers are turning the series into something that it just isn't. The creators, Brian and Michael, saw it, and the whole world will see it soon enough.